Hello loves, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lune, and I have another message today for you. How exciting. So, today I wanted to talk about letting go and detaching, what that means, and yeah, help you do it if you need to do it, essentially. So, the first thing is, I'm sure if you're here, you already know that the 3D reality is not the only reality. It is only one of many. It is one where there is matter that is condensed by energy. Everything around us is energy solidified into a solid, real form. But not really. It's more of an illusion. It's just energy. So, knowing that the 3D is not the only reality, we can also understand that when we let go of something physically or detach from it, it's not really gone. You know? It's not gone. There's still an energetic connection between you and something else. It can always reconnect and it can disconnect, but it's always there. It's always possible. It's not just reliant on the physical world or physical bodies. Like, for example, you could feel someone else's energy on the other side of the world. You could. And they don't have to be in front of you. You don't even have to be speaking to them online to feel them. You could be in absolutely no communication. Maybe not even know each other, ever, in the physical form, and somehow be connected, unconsciously, unknowingly, in other realms, in other realities. And that is just insane. But knowing this, we understand that when we let go and we detach, that is actually allowing us to go through energetic shifts that are necessary for our soul at the time that it's happening. So, from a 3D exclusive reality, we may be looking at separation from people or separation from things that we want or had, and we feel very attached to these things, and afraid, like, if I lose this, I'll never have it again, or that it's so important that I keep this or I won't be okay, when that isn't true. When we release control over things so that the energy that we are meant to experience and then is meant to unfold can unfold naturally, without resistance. Because when we cling to things, we stop the flow of energy that is necessary for things to happen for us. Which is why when you are attached to situations, people, things, places, whatever, when you're attached to those things, it stunts any other growth that could be happening in those departments. So, for example, I'll use the example of a person. Say you are so attached to this person, you're like, I can't live without this person. Oh my god, what if they leave me? Like, the thing is, like, by grabbing on so hard, you actually, and I know a lot of people say this, when you hold on, you're repelling them at the same time. Because you're trying to control energy that shouldn't be controlled. It needs to flow, or there is no balance. And then you can't, you won't have a healthy connection with somebody if you're doing that. So you need to let it flow. You need to let it go, detach. So recognizing that when you release someone, something, an energy, it is so that it can unfold naturally in the way that it is meant to, without resistance. That is the purpose of it, of letting go, of detaching. And it is difficult because in our human forms, we get really scared when we lose things physically. Because again, we think like that it's gone forever or it's never coming back or that we need that thing to survive. But we don't. We're already whole within ourselves and we already have everything that we need and we're already connected to everything. Everything and everyone. We are connected. We are one. Literally one. So we're never really separate. So when we lose something or someone, we don't actually lose them. We're just shifting through the different energies that we need to shift through for ourselves and our growth. That is all. So, and the cool thing is when we're going through this detachment and this letting go, we're then able to bring in the things that are, important for us, important for our growth at that point in time. So assume you release a job situation that is toxic, it's not good, and you were just clinging on to it because you're like, oh, I really want this title, or I'm making so much money, but then you realize like it's literally draining the life out of you, right? So once it gets to that point where you can't handle it anymore, that is the energetic signal. Hey, you need to let go. You need to detach. And in some cases, you need to leave that job and find something else where there isn't as much resistance. Because that resistance shows you what's not right in your energy in your life. It's a signal. It isn't just there to be there. And it doesn't make you a victim either when you experience these resistances and these difficulties. It is merely a lesson and a signal about what you should be focusing on and what you should be working towards instead of grasping onto things that are not going to give you what you need and what you want. So assume you let go of that job and then you make space for something that's even better, that actually is going to contribute positively to your life instead of that job. So when we detach and let go, it's almost like we're creating an energetic space, as I said, to allow new, different energies in for our highest good. That is the point. So I hope that was helpful to kind of hear how I talked about that, or just this topic in general. These things just pop into my head. I don't even know where. Anyway. So that's what letting go and detaching means, and that's what it can do for you. That's why it's important to do that. Even though it is very difficult sometimes. Very difficult. Very. Because when you are holding so tight onto something, like I said, it's a signal that you need to let go of it. Doesn't that just make you feel awful? Like, don't you just feel like, oh my god, I'm so scared, or oh my god, I want control, like, so angry, like, like, it just ruins it just messes with you. You're so out of balance when you experience that, when you let yourself hold on to those things like that. It just causes you distress. So by detaching, letting go, it also helps you to ground and come back to yourself, the present moment, instead of being so worried about things that you can't control and signals that are actually showing you what you need to let go of for something better. So it's difficult because the human mind is like, ooh, 3D, gimme. But this is not how it works. We're one. So you don't really need to truly worry about that. And you will always find your way back to happiness, peace, joy, love if you let the universe flow through you. Let the universe help you get to where you're supposed to go by eliminating the resistance in your energy and in your life. What you're meant to have will come to you if you hold and let there be space for it. So that is my message. I hope you have a great day, and goodbye.